Alright guys, Alex here, bringing you my second movie review for MovieBuzzers.com. The movie review I will be discussing, or rather, the movie I'll be discussing today is B13, or District 13. It's a French film, French action flick. Also, banlieue. Forgive me if I said that horribly wrong. It's the French word for, I guess, District 13. So, I'll get right into it. The movie itself, really cool, futuristic, based in 2010 Paris, so not too far into the future. Actually, by my watch, about a month. So, District 13. Just to give you a little background, you have the director Pierre Morel, or Morel, I'm not sure. He directed movies like Taken, so I personally was a huge fan of Taken, so if you like that, you're probably gonna like this. It was also written by Luc Besson. Sorry, he's written movies like Leon the Professional. He also wrote Taken, a couple of the Transporters, I believe, The Fifth Element. So he's got the action formula down pat, and he's also scripted the B13 Ultimatum, which is why I'm actually discussing this movie, because B13 Ultimatum is coming out, I believe it's at the end of this year or early next year in the States and on video on demand, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested in action movies. The French really, it seems, don't really put out that many in the States, or at least that reach the States. So this movie was pretty cool, B13. And it's, so basically what it is, it's set in Paris in 2010. And there are a couple main characters. The first one is Leto, who's a thug. He lives in District 13, and District 13 is this enclosed part of Paris with high walls, very tight security on the outsides. Not many people can get in and out very easily, and he's kind of like a good thug in the sense that he wants justice inside B13. And he gets into this battle with this one gang leader, drug lord, whatever he is, and his sister ends up getting kidnapped. Eventually, he gets in trouble and sent off to prison. So he's kind of rotting away in jail, just playing. What's the word? Plotting, essentially, ways to get his sister out. So that's the first act. In the second act, we are introduced to a cop who, I guess, what's his name? Captain Damien Tommaso, played by Ciro Raffaelli. And he's a very technical fighter, very precise, very cool looking too. It's both him and Leto actually, they have this French acrobatic style. I'm not really sure the name. I don't know what the name is. I couldn't really find it. But the film is clearly more about the action than anything. And luckily for the people that don't like foreign films, since there's a lot more action, that means there's less dialogue, which means less subtitles, which means you can actually pay attention to the screen. Sorry for that little side note. But so back to the story. So Damien, he's a cop, and he's undercover somewhere doing something, and busted open, and then is sent to defuse a bomb in District 13, but he needs help, and so he recruits or finds a way to get help from Leto, since Leto knows everything inside of District 13. He's just the man. He's the fucking man. I mean, that's all I can really say about him. And they both can fight. Leto's a street fighter. Damien's a police technical fighter. And so they go in, and that brings you to the third act of Leto trying to save his sister while Damien is supposed to defuse the bomb. I'm not going to give any spoilers, just going to say pretty much that. In terms of the film itself, for an action movie, it's pretty solid. The story is pretty basic. One guy's looking for vengeance while one guy's trying to save a piece of the city with thousands of residents. So, in terms of action movies, the story itself, whatever. You're not watching. You're not gonna give a shit. You're there to watch the fighting. And their French acrobatic style of fighting is pretty cool. It's kind of like the street gymnasts, if you've ever seen them. The way they climb the buildings, jump from like 30 feet high, land no problem, you know, all those rolls. So Leto does that kind of fighting. While Damien has that attribute, is more technical in the sense that it's kind of cool martial arts based. So when you'll see some really pretty neat fights. Other than that, the pace of the movie was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. I don't think I had a point throughout the movie where I was bored. So I would definitely recommend this movie to anybody that likes action, because if you want a movie where you don't have to think and you're just kind of tired, I don't know, it could be the end of the week, it could be the beginning of the week, but you just don't want to do jack shit, this is the movie to watch. The girls will love the movie. If they're fighting, they'll love the fighting, but they'll also probably find the lead actor is pretty attractive. For guys, fuck it, man. You're just watching this because you want to see some punks get their ass kicked. Direction of the movie was great. It was fast. Some cool scenes overall. And other than that, all I can say is it was a fun movie to watch, and I highly recommend it. So keep on. I recommend it. You can find it probably on Amazon or on demand there, Netflix. And then just keep a lookout for District 13 Ultimatum, which will hit theaters here very shortly. Other than that, keep a lookout for my next video post. It's probably going to be on Ong Bak 2. And I hope you all enjoy this. This is Alessandro, or Alex, from MovieBuzzers.com signing out.